This is Jill Maurer with Your Jewelry Minute, and as a designer, I get asked this question a lot. What is designer jewelry? And it can be a little bit confusing at times, but designer jewelry is basically jewelry that has been made by one person, and they have usually signed their name on it. That's one form of designer jewelry. It can also be made by a design house, and they've put their name on it, so Cartier or Van Cleef and Arpels, something like that. So what would be the opposite of designer jewelry? And that is manufactured jewelry, or as we in the jewelry business call, stuff. And we don't necessarily mean it in a bad way, but there are pieces that are sort of made over and over again, like, diamond stud earrings and simple bands and some things that are just made over and over again. They can be traditional and you can wear them and they can be very elegant, but they're not particularly unique, and they're not we just wouldn't call them designer. Somebody didn't sit down and say, today I'm going to design a simple gold band. If they did, there's usually something unusual about it and they'll put their name on it, and that will be a designer piece. The other place there can be some confusion is that there are manufacturers who create the same piece over and over and let other people put their name on it. So either a jewelry store or even a person. And we in the industry would not call that designer jewelry, but it may look designer to you. Some of this is subjective. It is not a completely objective answer. Usually designer jewelry is not mass produced. It is made in much smaller quantities. Somebody has taken a great deal of time and effort to create that piece. There's usually a story behind it because there's an inspiration for why they designed it. And because they take great pride in it, they do put their name on it. And that is what designer jewelry is. I hope that answers your question. If you have a jewelry related question, just let me know in the comments below. Until next time.